Ladies and gentlemen, to understand what it means to be a high-value woman, let us look beyond the superficial trappings of our age. The concept does not rest upon fleeting standards of beauty, status, or wealth, but on something far more enduring: the strength of character, the clarity of purpose, and the unwavering resolve to grow into the fullness of your being. Inner virtues over outer appearances. We live in a world captivated by appearances, but true value comes from what lies beneath. Beauty fades, fashion shifts, and applause wanes, yet kindness, wisdom, and integrity remain steadfast. A high-value woman is one who cultivates her heart and mind, knowing that her inner strength is the bedrock upon which all else is built. Pursuit of purpose. Purpose transforms a life from mere existence into something extraordinary. A high-value woman is driven by a cause greater than herself. She knows her time and energy are finite and invests them wisely, whether in her career, family, or service to others. Ask yourself, what do I truly desire to contribute to this world? Then move forward with conviction. Purpose is the compass that keeps you steady in the storms of uncertainty. It imbues every step with meaning, even when the path is difficult. Resilience and growth. Life will test you of that, you can be sure. Yet it is not the tests themselves, but how you rise from them, that defines your worth. A high-value woman sees challenges not as insurmountable obstacles, but as tools for refining her character. Do not fear failure. Welcome it as a teacher. Every stumble is a chance to stand taller, every heartbreak a lesson in love's enduring power. The one who emerges from trials with grace and strength inspires all who witness her journey, influence through service. True greatness lies in lifting others as you climb. A high-value woman recognizes that her influence is magnified when she serves with humility. She builds communities, nurtures relationships, and sows seeds of hope wherever she goes. Be the kind of woman who makes others feel seen, heard, and valued. In doing so, you will find your own value reflected back tenfold. When your actions create ripples of goodness, you leave a legacy that transcends time. The essence of true value lies in cultivating qualities that time, circumstance, and external judgment cannot erode. In a world often preoccupied with appearances, it is tempting to believe that external beauty and societal validation define worth. However, these are but fleeting shadows compared to the enduring brilliance of inner virtues. A high-value woman understands that her worth is not determined by what she wears, how she looks, or the accolades she receives, but by the richness of her character and the depth of her spirit. At the heart of these inner virtues lies kindness. Kindness is not merely a pleasant disposition, but an intentional choice to extend grace, understanding, and compassion to others. It manifests in small, consistent actions: a listening ear for a friend in distress, a word of encouragement to someone faltering, or even a silent prayer for those in need. Kindness creates an invisible thread of connection between people, weaving relationships of trust and mutual respect. It is a powerful force that transforms the giver and the receiver, enriching lives in ways that no material possession ever could. Wisdom, another cornerstone of inner virtue, is cultivated through reflection, learning, and experience. Wisdom is not the mere accumulation of knowledge, but the ability to discern what is right, good, and true. A high-value woman seeks wisdom not to elevate herself above others, but to navigate life with purpose and clarity. She approaches challenges with a thoughtful mind, listens before speaking, and seeks to understand before being understood. Wisdom allows her to remain steady amidst chaos, making decisions that honor her values and principles. Integrity is perhaps one of the most vital inner virtues a high-value woman can embody. To live with integrity is to align one's actions with one's values, even when no one is watching. It is a quiet but resolute commitment to authenticity, honesty, and doing what is right, regardless of the cost. Integrity builds trust and respect, not only from others, but within oneself. A woman of integrity is unwavering in her principles, and this constancy becomes a beacon for others to follow. The pursuit of inner virtues also requires humility, a quality often misunderstood in its significance. Humility is not the diminishment of oneself, but the recognition that one's worth is not contingent upon being better than others. It is an acknowledgement of one's strengths and weaknesses, coupled with a willingness to learn and grow. A high-value woman does not seek to overshadow others, but to stand alongside them, offering her strengths while accepting help for her shortcomings. This humility fosters genuine connections and deepens her ability to understand and uplift those around her. To cultivate these virtues, a high-value woman must regularly engage in self-reflection. In the quiet moments of introspection, she examines her thoughts, actions, and motives, seeking alignment between who she is and who she aspires to become. This process is not one of self-criticism, but of self-awareness, a gentle yet honest appraisal of her growth. Reflection allows her to recognize the areas where she can improve while celebrating the progress she has already made. Another key aspect of fostering inner virtues is the discipline of gratitude. Gratitude shifts the focus from what is lacking to what is abundant. It fosters contentment, reduces envy, and builds resilience. A grateful heart is a fertile ground for kindness, as it recognizes the blessings in one's life and seeks to share them with others. Through gratitude, a high-value woman learns to see the beauty in the mundane and the extraordinary alike, enriching her inner world with appreciation and joy. A high-value woman is committed to emotional intelligence, the ability to understand and manage her emotions and empathize with others. This skill allows her to navigate relationships with grace, resolve conflicts with poise, and create environments where people feel valued and heard. Emotional intelligence is a powerful tool that enhances every interaction, deepening connections and fostering harmony. The cultivation of inner virtues is not a solitary endeavor. It is nurtured through the company she keeps. A high-value woman surrounds herself with individuals who inspire, challenge, and support her growth. These relationships act as mirrors, reflecting her strengths and illuminating areas for improvement. By choosing her companions wisely, she creates a community that encourages her pursuit of virtue and shares in the journey of becoming. A high-value woman is defined not by drifting aimlessly through life, but by living with intention and clarity. Her actions, choices, and even her silence are driven by a sense of purpose that aligns with her values and aspirations. This pursuit of purpose transforms her existence from a series of random events into a meaningful journey marked by growth, achievement, and fulfillment. The foundation of purpose lies in self-awareness. To live a purposeful life, a woman must first understand herself deeply. This includes recognizing her passions, identifying her strengths, and accepting her weaknesses. Self-awareness requires an honest exploration of her desires and fears, enabling her to distinguish between goals imposed by societal expectations and those that genuinely resonate with her soul. A high-value woman seeks clarity about what she wants to contribute to the world, guided by her unique gifts and talents. Purpose is not discovered in haste. It often unfolds through the process of trial and exploration. A high-value woman does not fear trying new things, even at the risk of failure. She embraces the process of experimentation, knowing that each experience, whether successful or not, brings her closer to understanding her true calling. She is not paralyzed by perfectionism, but instead views each step forward as a valuable lesson. This willingness to explore creates a rich tapestry of experiences that shape her identity and refine her goals. Once a woman gains insight into her purpose, she develops a sense of focus and prioritization. Purposeful living requires saying no to distractions that do not serve her ultimate goals. A high-value woman understands that her time and energy are finite resources. She is intentional about how she spends them, choosing pursuits that align with her vision rather than succumbing to societal pressures or fleeting trends. This clarity of focus allows her to direct her efforts toward endeavors that bring lasting satisfaction and meaning. An essential component of purpose is the willingness to work diligently toward one's goals. A high-value woman recognizes that purpose is not merely an abstract concept, but a tangible pursuit that requires discipline and effort. She is prepared to put in the necessary work, whether it means long hours of study, dedicated practice, or persistent action. Her drive is fueled not by a need for external validation, but by the intrinsic satisfaction of knowing she is progressing toward her vision. In living with purpose, a high-value woman embraces the concept of service to others. She understands that her talents and efforts are not solely for her benefit, but also for the betterment of those around her. Whether through her career, her community, or her relationships, she uses her skills to uplift and empower others. Service adds depth and dimension to her purpose, connecting her individual goals to a larger collective good. This outward focus enhances her sense of fulfillment as she sees the positive impact of her actions on the lives of others. Purpose also demands resilience in the face of obstacles. A high-value woman knows that the pursuit of meaningful goals is rarely smooth. Setbacks, criticism, and failure are inevitable companions on the journey. Yet she does not view these challenges as reasons to abandon her purpose, but as opportunities to grow stronger and more resourceful. She approaches difficulties with determination and adaptability, always seeking solutions and learning from adversity. Her resilience becomes a testament to her commitment and strengthens her resolve to continue moving forward. Central to the pursuit of purpose is the ability to adapt and evolve. A high-value woman recognizes that purpose is not a static destination but a dynamic process. As she grows and gains new insights, her purpose may shift, expand, or take on new dimensions. She remains open to change, understanding that true purpose is not rigid but responsive to the unfolding journey of life. This flexibility allows her to embrace new opportunities and directions without losing sight of her core values. Living with purpose also involves cultivating a sense of balance. While a high-value woman is driven to achieve her goals, she does not do so at the expense of her well-being or relationships. She understands the importance of rest, self-care, and connection with others. Balance ensures that her pursuit of purpose is sustainable, enabling her to maintain the energy and focus needed for the long term. The pursuit of purpose is deeply intertwined with a sense of gratitude and celebration. A high-value woman takes time to acknowledge her progress, no matter how small. She celebrates milestones and expresses gratitude for the opportunities and support that have aided her journey. This practice of appreciation keeps her motivated and reminds her of the beauty and significance of the path she is walking. Resilience is the cornerstone of a high-value woman's character. It is the strength to rise after every fall, the courage to face adversity head-on, and the wisdom to learn from life's trials. Growth, in turn, is the result of resilience, a transformative process that refines her spirit, sharpens her mind, and deepens her understanding of herself and the world. Together, resilience and growth form the foundation upon which she builds a fulfilling and purposeful life. At its core, resilience begins with a mindset shift. A high-value woman sees challenges not as threats but as opportunities for growth. Instead of succumbing to despair or frustration when faced with difficulties, she reframes these moments as valuable lessons. This perspective enables her to maintain hope and optimism even in the darkest times. She understands that growth often emerges from discomfort and that every setback carries within it the seeds of a comeback. A key element of resilience is emotional regulation. A high-value woman does not allow her emotions to control her responses to adversity. Instead, she practices mindfulness and self-awareness, recognizing and acknowledging her feelings without being overwhelmed by them. By remaining calm and composed, she is better equipped to assess situations objectively and make thoughtful decisions. This emotional strength is not an innate trait but a skill she cultivates through self-discipline and practice. Resilience also requires a willingness to embrace failure. A high-value woman understands that failure is not the opposite of success but a stepping stone toward it. Each failure provides valuable insights, revealing what works and what doesn't. She does not allow fear of failure to paralyze her. Instead, she takes calculated risks and views setbacks as part of the journey. By persevering through failure, she builds confidence in her ability to navigate life's uncertainties. One of the most powerful tools for resilience is the ability to seek support. A high-value woman knows she does not have to face challenges alone. She reaches out to trusted friends, mentors, or loved ones when she needs guidance or encouragement. This support network serves as a source of strength, offering perspective and helping her find solutions. Far from being a sign of weakness, seeking help demonstrates her self-awareness and commitment to growth. Resilience is also fueled by adaptability. Life is unpredictable, and a high-value woman is prepared to adjust her plans when circumstances change. She remains flexible and open to new possibilities, recognizing that rigidity can lead to frustration and stagnation. Adaptability allows her to find creative solutions to problems and to see opportunities in unexpected situations. This quality ensures that she continues to grow, regardless of the challenges she faces. Central to resilience is the practice of self-care. A high-value woman understands that her ability to withstand adversity depends on her physical, emotional, and mental well-being. She prioritizes rest, nutrition, exercise, and activities that nurture her spirit. By taking care of herself, she ensures she has the energy and strength needed to confront life's difficulties. Self-care is not an indulgence but a necessary foundation for resilience. Resilience is also strengthened by a commitment to personal growth. A high-value woman actively seeks out experiences and opportunities that challenge her and expand her horizons. She reads, learns, and engages with new ideas, constantly striving to become a better version of herself. This proactive approach to growth equips her with the knowledge and skills needed to handle adversity and seize opportunities. Another vital aspect of resilience is patience and perseverance. Growth takes time, and a high-value woman does not expect immediate results. She understands that progress often comes in small, incremental steps. This patience allows her to stay focused and committed, even when the journey feels slow or arduous. Her perseverance ensures that she continues moving forward, even when the path is difficult. A high-value woman also practices gratitude in adversity. She looks for the silver linings in challenging situations and finds reasons to be thankful, even in the midst of struggle. Gratitude shifts her focus from what she lacks to what she has, fostering a sense of hope and positivity. This mindset helps her maintain resilience by reminding her of the good that still exists in her life. Resilience is nurtured through reflection and learning. After overcoming a challenge, a high-value woman takes time to reflect on what she has learned and how she has grown. She considers what worked, what didn't, and how she can approach future difficulties more effectively. This process of reflection transforms her experiences into wisdom, ensuring that every trial contributes to her personal development. The essence of true influence lies in service to others. A high-value woman understands that her power to impact the world comes not from dominance or control, but from her ability to uplift and inspire those around her. Through acts of service, she creates ripples of positive change that extend far beyond her immediate circle, leaving a legacy of kindness, compassion, and meaningful connection. At the heart of service is empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. A high-value woman takes the time to truly listen, seeking to understand the needs, fears, and desires of those she interacts with. Her empathy allows her to connect with people on a profound level, offering comfort, encouragement, and support. This emotional connection is the foundation of her influence, as it fosters trust and respect in her relationships. Service is also rooted in humility. a willingness to put the needs of others above her own when the situation calls for it. A high-value woman recognizes that her role is not to elevate herself at the expense of others, but to contribute to their well-being and success. Humility enables her to serve without seeking recognition or reward, focusing instead on the positive impact of her actions. This selflessness inspires those around her to adopt a similar attitude, creating a culture of mutual support and care. A key aspect of service is the willingness to share knowledge and skills. A high-value woman understands that her experiences, insights, and expertise can be powerful tools for helping others achieve their goals. She mentors, teaches, and advises with generosity, knowing that empowering others does not diminish her, but enriches the community as a whole. Her guidance and encouragement often serve as catalysts for growth and success in the lives of those she supports. Service also involves acts of kindness, both large and small. Whether it is offering a helping hand to someone in need, volunteering time for a worthy cause, or simply brightening someone's day with a kind word, these gestures create a ripple effect of positivity. A high-value woman recognizes that even the smallest acts of kindness can have a profound impact, often reaching further than she might ever imagine. This consistent practice of kindness reinforces her influence as a source of light and hope in the lives of others. A high-value woman's influence through service is magnified by her ability to inspire action. She leads by example, demonstrating the values of compassion, integrity, and perseverance in her daily life. Her actions speak louder than words, showing others what is possible when one lives with purpose and dedication. By embodying these principles, she motivates those around her to strive for their own personal growth and to contribute positively to their communities. Another dimension of service is advocacy for justice and equality. A high-value woman uses her voice to stand up for those who cannot speak for themselves, championing causes that align with her values. She recognizes her privilege and influence and uses them to create opportunities for others. Her advocacy challenges systemic injustices and promotes fairness and inclusion, demonstrating her commitment to a better and more equitable world. Service also demands emotional strength and resilience. Helping others often requires patience, perseverance, and the ability to handle disappointment. A high-value woman does not give up when her efforts go unrecognized or when progress is slow. Instead, she remains steadfast, knowing that the ultimate reward lies in the positive change she fosters. Her resilience in the face of challenges strengthens her influence and inspires others to persist in their own acts of service. A vital component of service is the ability to build and nurture relationships. A high-value woman understands that influence is most effective when it is grounded in genuine connections. She invests time and energy in cultivating relationships based on trust, respect, and mutual support. These relationships form a network of collaboration and shared purpose, amplifying the impact of her efforts and creating a community of like-minded individuals committed to making a difference. In her service, a high-value woman practices gratitude and recognition. She acknowledges the contributions of others and celebrates their successes, understanding that her influence is strengthened when she lifts others up. By expressing gratitude and appreciation, she fosters a sense of belonging and motivates those around her to continue striving for excellence. Influence through service is a continuous journey of personal growth and reflection. A high-value woman regularly evaluates the impact of her actions and seeks ways to improve. She remains open to feedback and is willing to adapt her approach to better serve others. This commitment to self-improvement ensures that her service remains effective and meaningful, allowing her influence to grow over time. Through empathy, humility, and an unwavering commitment to the well-being of others, a high-value woman creates a lasting legacy of positive change. Her influence is not measured by the accolades she receives, but by the lives she touches and the hope she inspires. In serving others, she becomes a beacon of light, guiding and uplifting those around her while creating a ripple effect that extends far beyond what she can see.